Hi, and welcome to Streamland. Break out the popcorn because we have the stuff you need to watch and binge watch, and rewatch. Anyway, I'm Victor and I love chilling on the couch. One hand on the remote and the other on the phone. With things being the way that they are, this is becoming quite the hobby. And it lets me bring you the stuff that's happening right now in entertainment. Honestly, I really couldn't decide what to go for the clip of the week. Should it be Borat?
I hope quarantine never ends.
Nah, it's good, but we have more pressing concerns. I hope you went out and voted, and not just because everyone's been begging you to. And when I say everyone, I really do mean everyone.
What do you prefer, you fist me or I fist you?
Same time.
Fist each other.
There you go.
Even Tenacious D dropped a Rocky Horror Picture Show tribute song and zoomed every major star in town. In case you missed it, check this out. You have Susan Sarandon, Jamie Lee Curtis, George Takei, Ezra Miller, Sarah Silverman, and even Senator Elizabeth Warren. I really want to show you guys the top 5 series and movies you can and definitely should watch this week, and I'll do that in a minute. But first, let's see what's moving in showbiz, because plenty happened, even though we're all still stuck at home.
Hold on 1 second.
Jon Stewart's coming back, and I couldn't be more excited about that, and I'm definitely not alone. Everyone's favorite Daily Show host, no offense Trevor, just made a deal with Apple.
I'm Jon Stewart. We got a very, very good show tonight.
Jon Stewart is coming back to make politics fun, or at least tolerable, with a series of 1-hour episodes on Apple TV. When do we expect his return? I don't know yet, but I hope very, very soon. I do know some other things though, and you should too. Borat and his subsequent movie film was the wildest thing to drop on streaming platforms. Finally, a reason for that Amazon Prime sub. And the movie film goes on, because Borat's releasing some great content and Q&As.
It's very nice to meet you too.
Very nice to meet you. Where your husband?
I don't have a husband.
Especially about his big fight with the former mayor of New York, Rudy Giuliani.
Is she asking too many questions?
No, she's doing great. She'd make a very nagging wife.
Left you a link to it in the description below, but don't go anywhere, I have plenty more to show you. I don't know about you, but I've been playing a lot of Major Tom the Ground Control lately, so I couldn't help but get hyped about this project. The first Stardust trailer dropped, it goes straight to show how David Bowie created his iconic Ziggy Stardust persona. And the best part? I want to say that it's the fact that it's coming this month, but it's actually Marc Maron joining the cast. Since Netflix randomly canceled Glow, there's been a pretty big Maron-shaped hole in my list of shows. And really, a podcast just doesn't cut it. You know what's not canceled though? Narcos Mexico. The show was just renewed for a 3rd season. Pedro Pascal might be returning, but Diego Luna, the face of the show, will skip this one. Lose some, win some, just like with Halloween this year. We might have missed trick-or-treating, but horror fans are getting a sweet deal. Were you sad about Lovecraft Country wrapping up? Don't worry, there's Creepshow. It started streaming last year and will get a 2nd season. Creepshow Season 2 will be a horror anthology, only this time with actors like Marilyn Manson, of Marilyn Manson fame, and also that dude who was Suki's brother in True Blood. But that's enough news, it's popcorn time. We all love a good drama or a scary show, but when's the last time you smiled watching TV?
He must be from England, yeah? Wales. Is that another country?
Yes and no.
How many countries are in this country?
4.
You know, like really smiled and felt good? If you're missing that feeling, I have something for you. Ted Lasso just knocks it out of the park. It's funny, it's optimistic, and it's so good it will remind you of just kicking it with Jack Black or Adam Sandler movies. It has that classic storyline about a group of misfits turned into a great team by, you know, a teacher with a heart of gold. But even though it feels familiar, it's actually fresh and happy and exactly what everyone needs these days. Love and Monsters is one of the few new movies streaming in 2020, so I couldn't not recommend it.
Listen to your instincts out here, man.
What if I have terrible instincts?
You'll die.
Super encouraging speech.
Fortunately, it's also one of the best picks if you're looking for a fun date movie or really love post-apocalyptic movies. Think Zombieland or The Road, but like cute, you know? And also there's Michael Rooker, arguably one of the best things about the Walking Dead series. If you're just casually browsing, you might think Warrior is just some B-quality show added for extra content. You have to trust me though. Get through the first 2 episodes and it's one of the best action series you'll ever see.
Out of town.
work for you.
You and me, we have some unfinished business to sign.
It has martial arts, awesome drama, plenty of parallels to what's happening today, and I could go on and on. Still, I highly recommend it, since every season is simply better than the last. That's something you don't see every day. It's the same thing with Barbarians on Netflix. I initially dismissed it, thinking no way they had the budget to do a good historical series. Boy, was I wrong. It's about Rome, and it's almost, if not as good as HBO's Rome. You know, that show that made Game of Thrones possible.
The boys have come.
Anyway, Barbarians is a truly wild ride, so watch it and thank me later. The Queen's Gambit is the type of show you casually name drop in conversation to impress people, especially if they're into the niche, artsy stuff. But still, even though it looks pretentious, The Queen's Gambit is actually one of the best Netflix originals ever. It's a great, unpredictable show that will keep you glued to the screen. And the chess games are surprisingly engaging, even if you can't tell the pawn from the rook. Plus, it has Anya Taylor-Joy front and center, one of the best and least known actresses in the game. You might remember her from M. Night Shyamalan's Split movie with Bruce Willis and James McAvoy. How did we pick these shows? It's a long process to get into Streamland. It's watching, scrolling, lurking, researching, impeccable taste, and really big fights in the group chat. So yeah, help us. What's your favorite show? Tell us in the comments below. Please subscribe and hit that bell button. Catch you next week.